Hello, my name is Cindy Frichet, and I am the full-time Tai Chi instructor over here at CAVHS. And there's a couple of things I want to talk about before we get into practice today of why we teach Tai Chi, yoga, and nutrition classes, and have healthy eating kitchens and gardening. There are many reasons why the VA is now offering Tai Chi, yoga, and nutrition classes. The nutrition classes include cooking and gardening. There's been tons of research on the benefits of Tai Chi and yoga and the cumulative impact of nutrition on healing the body. We're just really figuring this out now here in the West. In the East, they've been knowing this for centuries because they've had a lot more time as societies to figure this stuff out. So here in the West, we're figuring it out in the last 20 or so, maybe 30 years, and documenting it. And tons of research has been done by independent companies as well as the VA. The Harvard School of Medicine did an extended research study on Yang Family Tai Chi, and they have a book, a thick book, on the benefits that they've discovered. There's much research just as well on yoga and nutrition. So what I want to talk about is the theory and put it in plain English of what happens to kind of explain the basis of this research and how Eastern medicine has, as well as Western medicine, is now figuring out how these affect the body. So we have an upper dantian. I want to talk about traditional Chinese medicine, an upper dantian, a mid dantian, and a lower dantian. Even in Western culture, we call this region here the second brain of the body. That is the physical center of our body. We also have an emotional center of our body. That's here, that's our heart. We have a mental center that some people believe is here, some people believe is here. But all of these together mean that we have a bioelectromagnetic field, just as the earth does, that flows from here. Some diagrams will show it flowing here, another bubble flowing from here of an electromagnetic field, and another bubble flowing from here. And all these interconnect. The energy runs through these. Our bioelectric energy runs through these, back and forth. But when that is thrown out of alignment by poor diet, trauma, or things that happen to us mentally, this electromagnetic field folds in that area. So I want you to imagine that. So you have this area over here working, and over time, if that's not taken care of, the electromagnetic field starts breaking down and breaking down and breaking down. And that's when we have more and more secondary ailments that occur as a result of the initial injury or trauma. So what Tai Chi and yoga does, in a very gentle way, it supplements what you do medically for these injuries and for this imbalance. And it helps your body balance it out in a natural way. It helps the body heal itself. And in order to do that, you need nutrition, good nutrition, to support that energy of helping your body redevelop the injured or traumatized areas and to help them heal. And so you want to follow your doctor's orders, but just understand the good feeling that you're getting as you are progressing and feeling yourself getting stronger. And another way of saying it is feeling more centered, is that you're bringing everything back into balance as much as possible. And even if you have a missing limb, or if you have paralysis as an area, you are still building up around wherever that paralysis or missing limb is, as if that limb is still there or if it's still functioning. So even that, you're still building and strengthening everything else to support that injury. So another way of saying things is that you're healing the body as a whole, not just in one area. You're feeling the whole aspect of the body, the human field, as whether that is, and that means the body through dietary supplementation, through breath, supplying the body with enough oxygen so it can carry on all the chemical reactions that go on and support all this, because all this takes a lot of oxygen. And it needs the nutrients from the food to keep supplying that oxygen so that the body has energy to support all this. And so also these stimulate the central nervous system. The central nervous system thus stimulates the organs in the mind, the brain, to work properly and function. Stimulates the central nervous system so thus that it can support the circulatory system, the lymphatic system, and all the other systems in the body so they function as they were meant to. And one more thing I want to get into is meditation. Meditation is so important today because in today's world we have so many distractions, and we get away from one aspect of ourself, that's our higher self, that recognizes when things are wrong. Okay, so when we're doing meditation and the meditative movements of Tai Chi and yoga, this helps us balance our body in a way and strengthen our body in a way that we're aligning it back up and getting back to that point to where we're feeling that center again, and we're being more aware of that center. We're aware of it when we pray, and we're aware of it when we meditate. So getting that connectedness back to our higher self that observes everything, how our body functions and how we are in our daily lives, is very important. So I really wanted to touch on that because I know there's a lot of confusing information and sometimes it's misunderstood. Thanks for paying attention to me for a little while. I just wanted to get that information out there and clear it up. It's very practical and it's very scientific to practice Tai Chi Yoga and to eat healthfully. Thank you.